Whoa! 5 voices met beside the mess hall door. Each one swore their recruits could do much more. A whistle blew, a coffee cup was raised. The great boot camp argument was underway. The Marine said, our recruits wake up before the sun. They fold a blanket sharp enough to cut a bun. They climb hills with a pack and still look fresh, then polish every buckle on somebody else's chest. At graduation, they'll cross that line with pride, carry discipline and grit wherever they stride. If trouble knocks, they'll answer, give me 4, then square their shoulders and ask what else is in store. The Marine Corps sergeant slammed a clipboard on the wall. Hardest camp on planet Earth, I've seen the toughest all. My recruits can climb a rope, then polish every shoe. They'll charge a hill at breakfast and be back for chow by 2. The Army sergeant laughed, that's cute, now hear my case. Our folks can ruck 10 miles at a steady pace. They'll learn to read a map, build teamwork on the fly, and keep a straight face when the latrine pipes go dry. They'll move as one from dawn till evening chow, and know exactly where their left foot ought to go now. At graduation, they'll lead with brains and nerve and turn a field full of chaos into something that can serve. The Army sergeant snorted, that's a mighty fancy claim. My soldiers hump a rucksack like it's part of their last name. They'll march through mud and map the woods, then set a tent up straight. They can find a missing sock by grid coordinate. Who's got the toughest camp? Who's got the best? Who can march through mud and still pass inspection dressed? Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, the loudest bunch of experts ever heard between. They argue till the coffee pot runs dry. Each one claims their recruits can make the mountains fly. But when that final ceremony's done, they'll all be ready, every single one. The Navy instructor said, you're both on solid ground, but our recruits learn the sea won't wait around. They scrub, they knot, they learn the ship's every sound, and keep their sea legs when the deck goes up and down. They'll stand a watch while everyone else snores, then shine the brass and still report for chores. When they graduate, they'll sail where blue waves roll, with teamwork in their hands and an anchor in their soul. The Navy instructor grinned, you land folks make a fuss. My sailors learned to keep their bunks so tight they could repel a bus. They'll tie 6 kinds of knots, stay calm when waves attack, and fold a blanket so precisely it can fold itself right back. The Coast Guard instructor said, our recruits patrol the shore. They rescue folks who thought they'd never see land anymore. They can read a storm, stay calm and make a plan, then pull a soggy fisherman back into the van. They'll guard the ports and help a vessel through, and write a report that's somehow readable too. At graduation, they'll serve wherever waters run, saving lives before they've even finished lunch and fun. The Coast Guard instructor said, you're all impressive, sure, but my recruits can save a boater who thought sunscreen was a cure. They'll read the tide, steer through fog, and pull a swimmer from the foam, then write the whole report before they've even made it home. Who's got the toughest camp? Who's got the best? Who can march through mud and still pass inspection dress? Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, the loudest bunch of experts ever heard between. They argue till the coffee pot runs dry. Each one claims their recruits can make the mountains fly. But when that final ceremony's done, they'll all be ready, every single one. The Air Force instructor just did one clean sleeve, said our recruits can make a perfect bed, believe. They'll master every checklist, every code, every chore, and sweep the floor so clean you'll wonder where the floor went before. They'll learn their job, stay sharp, and think ahead, while keeping every crease precisely where it's bred. At graduation, they'll launch careers with steady aim, and make the rest of you look up to spell their name. The Air Force instructor cleared his throat and calmly checked his watch. Our recruits can make a bed so smooth a marble wouldn't hop. They'll fix a jet, brief a storm, and keep a schedule down to 10. And if the coffee pot is empty, they'll coordinate again. The Marine said, "Whoa!" check the time inside. Your argument has lasted longer than our lunch line. Then 5 recruits appeared, standing tall in a row. Can we graduate now, or is there more to know?
Who's got the toughest camp?
Who's got the best? Turns out everyone in their own way. God bless them all. God bless the USA.